You read it right. You read it right. Let's get into it. Elon Musk said it's insane the US government has computers that just make money out of thin air. Ever since America fully abandoned the gold standard in 1971, however, international finance has depended on just that. Admittedly, it's difficult to decipher what Musk was referencing when he called the magic money computer when he talked about the magic money computers at the Department of Treasury and other government agencies on a podcast appearance Monday with Senator Ted Cruz. Musk's comments came in a broader conversation about Doge's search for waste, fraud, and abuse in the federal government. Has that search begun? Did they start the search? Because I know that they moved in to a building, and for some reason they need a $25,000 wash and dryer set. The agency says it's found $115 billion in savings, though a Fortune analysis suggests that the figure is significantly overstated. Musk and Cruz discuss what they characterize as a complete breakdown in government bookkeeping. Cruz, what is your job? What entity is referred to as the purse of the nation? I know that y'all were used to talking to people who just gobble up what you say and don't think past that, but the rest of us do. So if there's mismanagement of funds and fraud, y'all get to review the budgets. You get to review the Inspector General's reports. I think we found now 14 magic money computers, Musk said. They just send money out of nothing. Hedge fund and ETF manager Jay Hatfield, CEO of Infrastructure Capital Advisors, said the Tesla CEO may be suggesting that much of the government is not properly implementing double entry accounting, where a financial transaction must have equal and opposite effects in at least two different accounts. That seems a bit hard to believe, Hatfield said, but he didn't entirely discount the possibility. I'm going to need y'all to stop acting as if Elon Musk is smart. I'm going to need y'all to stop grasping at straws and trying to excuse away his beliefs or giving him talking points to say. No. He and Trump say exactly what formulates betwixt their ears. And most of it is the ramblings of a toddler. If it was a public company, it would be delisted immediately, Musk said of the government. It would fail its audit and the officers of the company would be in prison. A government is not a company. I know for the past few years there are some of y'all that are like, the United States isn't a country, it isn't a government, it's a business. It is not, and you cannot run those two things the same. Just like you cannot run a company the way you run your household, no matter how much you tell yourself that. Both the Washington, D.C. offices of Cruz and the Treasury Department did not respond to a request for comment because they don't know what the hell to say on that. Meanwhile, others have suggested that Musk may be expressing bewilderment about how the U.S. government can, in essence, issue money to pay for its own spending. Cruz and retired Republican Kentucky Senator Ron Paul have long argued the government basically taxes its citizens without representation by issuing currency and causing inflation. Oh, you definitely don't offer any representation, but you tax the hell out of certain subsets in certain communities within this nation. Mm-hmm. 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 Any computer which can just make money out of thin air, Musk said, that's magic money. David Andolfato, a former senior VP at the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, said the language is a red herring. Banks effectively do the same when they lend out deposits, he said, or when a corporation like Musk Tesla issues more shares, diluting the value of existing holdings. What Musk was probably trying to communicate was the resources devoted to those agencies, they were not properly audited, or there's not proper oversight. There was, until he fired everybody. I'll attach information on how the U.S. actually prints its money. As always, you let me know your thoughts in the comments.